Alright, we jumped right in. This is the Masters race on May 7th, 2026 at Driveway. This is a 40-minute race, and we are approximately 28 minutes in, something like that. I noticed that the mile counter in the upper left that's not correct. I don't know what's going on. It was hard to sync this file because I had I had a long fit file to sync with the short video file. So I only recorded the last 12, 13, and 14 minutes of this race because one, I was sitting in the back the whole time doing nothing, just like I am now. And two, I only have so much battery in my Insta360, and typically it starts to run a little low if I do an hour and 45 an hour and 45 minutes or so. So that was the issue, because I was planning on doing the P12 race after this. Do I? Maybe I do. So I needed to save battery if I wanted to record that one as well. So this race so far, it looks like, well, there's Kuya in front of me, there's Scott in the Matador jersey on the right there, the red, yellow, orange. So I've noticed in this race, there have been a couple attacks off the front. Phil Bryce trying to get away a couple times. I'm on you, Phil. ATC in the blue jerseys has gotten away, has had one or two riders in a break at one point. A couple of the women in this race got away. And in fact, one of the women, and she had the same jersey as Lucas Burgoyne did in the P12. So I don't know what, it didn't look like a Cadence jersey, so I don't know what kit they were wearing there. It's a jersey as a kit, I don't know. But it was like kind of a red. But she was a strong rider. I think her name was Laurel, I think. So it's unusual to have a woman in a breakaway in any of these races that I've been in. So very strong rider. Good for her. So with 10 minutes left, we're 4 to go. So we're 4 to go here. So this is less than 10 minutes left in the race. Like I said, there have been, I would say, consistent attacks, but nothing that was super dangerous from my point of view. And the field is all together. One thing that I did notice, and again, it is interesting sometimes to actually just sit in the back and watch and let the race develop. It's not something I do typically, and it's just interesting to watch it. I think sometimes to have a different perspective. One thing I was noticing is that the Meteor team was largely just kind of doing what I was doing, which was not much. They were more toward the middle of the pack, but there were, I would say there are at least 4 Meteor guys in this race. They're in kind of the pink jerseys, and I think one of their guys was out front, pulling, making moves, but the other guys really weren't, as far as I could tell. Meteor, I think, won last week with Brian Tarkington, and he's always the major threat in these Masters races. He didn't do much of the first series, if any. I did all the Masters races. Well, I didn't do all the Masters races, but I did most of them in the first 6 weeks, and I didn't see Brian at all. But I think he started to show up the last couple of weeks, which is definitely a powerful rider, contender who can, he can win a sprint and get a break. So very dangerous rider. Meteor also has Willie Ross. He's not afraid to make a move. He's often up there in the sprint finishes too. And in fact, he did the 2-3 race and finished, I think I saw 5th. He ended up in 5th in the 2-3 race. So good job, Willie. This great kick. If you watch my other video, you'll know that I love this outside line up the hill. Let's lay off, put in a little power. Not even too much power. I guess we went up to 600 there, but now we're nice and easy down the hill. So if I'm going to make a move, it's got to be soon. And again, if you watched my video from the race right before this, so I did do a race 5 minutes before this one. I did the Cat 2-3 race, and I attempted an attack with about 5 laps to go, which is about a 10-minute attack, and I made it about 2 laps and died of exhaustion. So that was an interesting attempt. I hadn't really done, and I didn't really. That was my one attack really the whole race. So this race, I've been even more patient. And I said, well, 10 minutes too long. And I'm even thinking like 5 minutes too long. 5 minutes would be like 2.5 laps. So, but what about 60 seconds, 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes? In the final couple of laps, in the final lap, maybe that's the way to go. Maybe that's the way to go. To save everything up for that sort of, because again, I don't fancy a sprint against this field, and too many of these Masters guys have been sprinting their whole lives, and in fact, they aren't just experienced; they're actually quite talented. Got Ramsey up there, Ramsey Foster, Ryan Tarkenton, I already mentioned, Willie Ross, a few others that consistently show up for the sprints. But here we are slowing down. I think we're at 2 to go here. 2 to go, spread all across the road. Yep, over on the right there, or on the left side there, you can see the 2. And again, it hasn't been a super fast race, hasn't been a super dangerous race, so you would think that these last 2 laps will speed up. There's a Gambler's Green. If you don't know what a Gambler's Green is, I explained in the last video. It's the second to last lap. If you cross the finish line, you win it. And it's a gamble because if you're leading with 1 lap to go, it's very difficult to win the race. Or is it? Or is it? Let's see. Okay, Dave, if you're going to do something, you got to start thinking about it. Lap and a half to go. You're in the back. Doesn't look good. That's somebody from ATC. Who's this guy? Looks like the field's stretching out a little bit, but somebody just pulled off. Going 33, 34. Oh, this could be good. 33 miles an hour. Can we hold this speed a little bit? What are we going to do? Is this the moment? We're not doing super fast here. Field slows. There we go. There we go. Go, Dave! Go, boy. 36 miles an hour. All that pent-up energy. I did not win the Gambler's Scream. Scott to the right there. He got it. I think that's Scott. Up and over this hill. Oh. Oh, well, I took that. Somebody's saying send it. I'm doing my best. Keep that speed up. 33. Oh man, I'm breathing hard. 34. Come on, Dave. Come on. Don't look back. They're coming. You know Meteor's gonna chase. Meteor's gonna chase. Probably ATC too. I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll get a back cam. Alright. Come on. Over your shoulder here. I think they were coming into the corner as I was sort of leaving. Here's a left rider. Go, Dave. Come on. Come on. Oh, I'm breathing hard. Oh, I think I just tried to stand up and I couldn't. Come on, right around this corner to the right. Come on, hold it. Oh! Who won? I wish I had a replay. Well, you can replay it if you want. But actually,
Riders in the P123. Come on to the track.
I thought I actually felt like I lost it by a wheel or so, and there were like 3 guys. There were like 3 guys. I actually thought that maybe like 3 or 4 guys got me because it came through so fast. But actually, as it turned out, when they scored this, that it was only Ryan Tarkenton who ended up.
Half a leg.
Let's go. Three races.
That was so close.
3 races.
Yeah, so I think Ryan won, and then they gave me second. So I don't know. That was pretty cool.
Covers, I would have had that. Shave my legs.
All right, well. All right, so I've got one more
How you doing, man?
bonus coverage, the P12. That'll be my 3rd race of the night, and all these guys who are on target now are just getting ready for the P12. So we'll see you for the 3rd race.